to be shot over the turnbuckle. So
that's why I've never been a huge fan of the LED or LED turnbuckles.
Yeah.
Granted, I do see some positive points at it, where it's easier to stand on top of it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when you try and do an overshot, you can't pull a Dolph Ziggler overshooting the top turnbuckle. Oh man, poor Cesaro. He's still a sexy beast, man.
Oh, looks like Popeye the Sailor Man after that, but.
But yeah, Cesaro needs definitely something big after this one.
Yeah,
he needs definitely. We had 3 former world champions, and then there's then there's Cesaro. He needs now. I'm just gonna say, go to SmackDown, be the WWE champion. Oops. Be the WWE champion. Give me some big happy moments to give my hard on erection for Cesaro to be even harder. You're on Scholars of Wrestling. You're on Scholars of Wrestling. This is my show right now. I can talk about my huge man boner crush on Cesaro as much as I want without Jeff and Brian to cringe word. Now you're here to take all the Cesaro loving. Now that's the most PG you're gonna get out. That's the most PG you're gonna get out of me. But yes, it was amazing, and now it's just the question of where Sheamus and Cesaro. Well, Cesaro obviously he's gonna recuperate, but where do they go from there? We obviously know where Dean Ambrose and Seth are gonna go, but we'll talk about that on Raw. Next up is another pretty good title match with the Raw Women's Championship, the Fatal 5-Way with defending champ Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax versus Emma and the one that takes the pinfall, Bayley.
Okay.
The only reason to come back is to take a pinfall. Apparently, you took Emma's job, Bayley. That's just how.
Whatever. She's further proving she's useless.
At least in WWE's eyes, and it's
her best days are behind her.
Indeed.
Her feuds with Sasha Banks before she was completely overrated.
Well, it looks like the big highlight of this match was just to show how dominant Nia Jax is,
and for Alexa Bliss to get the Weasel victory.
It wasn't a Weasel victory.
But for her to get out of there facing 4 other women.
It actually wasn't really a Weasel victory once everyone took each other out.
Yeah.
And then Alexa took advantage of that. That's not really a Weasel. That's just smart and sexy.
Yeah. Or anything Alexa Bliss does.
Yes, it is. I think the big highlight was that super power bomb from the apron that they did to Nia Jax.
Yes.
It's not even it wasn't even just the impact of hitting the ground. It was the fact that she bent. She was so flexible. Her leg and knee
completely
smacked
on
her
her shoulder.
No, it smacked her in the face.
No. Nia Jax landed completely on her shoulder.
But her leg landed.
Yeah.
She folded so much. I'm surprised a woman that size can fold like that. Her knee hit her right in the face. Luckily, she had no damage to it. But I'm just like, damn! I'm like, that's it. She's out of a match. And then, no, she decides to take her out Braun style.
California checked their Richter scale after that one?
No.
Oh.
No. You're terrible, man. And I thought I was mean. I thought I was
at the Staples Center. It's fair.
I thought I was mean to Nia Jax. You're worse. Let's see. Yeah. Sexy Alexa Bliss won. Emma didn't take the pin.
Yeah, I was shocked on that because for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why they threw her into that match other than to be the fall girl. But
because they didn't have enough names until Bayley came back. It's like, oh, you're already in the match, so you're just there. Which is kind of sad because I actually do want her to gain
what
some
was
kind
the
of
reason
momentum.
that Bayley was even put in the match? Did she qualify or
no? She just showed up on Raw, the Go Home show. It's like, oh yeah, guess what? I'm in now. Fatal 5-Way.
Because great storylines.
Because, yeah, it happens. And she ends up being the one taking the pin. So, yeah, you're just making Alexa Bliss back that this is your life, Bayley, even more like...
Sasha should have taken the fall. I can't stand her. I was hoping one of the girls pulled her weave off, but that didn't happen.
Yep. Well, yeah, I can't argue that. I'm not a big fan of Sasha Banks either.
She's so overrated.
She really is. She really is. And I got
And then she gets that 2K18 commercial because Snoop's her fucking cousin. Oh.
Here, you lose.
I lost the game. Damn it, Sasha Banks. I'm not worthy.
There you go. I win. See, I've been training to do the one F-bomb an episode for a long time. I know when to hold it back. You're still just a rookie.
Yeah.
You were greener than when Braun Strowman first came in. Shit, that's not the next match. I was going to segue using Braun Strowman.
Nope.
Damn it, I lost.
Another match.
Now we got nope, not just main event. Quote, WrestleMania worthy, unquote, main event when Roman Reigns
There could have
versus
been a drinking game for that
John Cena.
phrase alone during this match.
Not even just that, just with Michael Cole. Not even just Michael Cole. The rest of them, minus maybe Corey Graves said it a lot less than the other two. But John Cena, the greatest of all time, versus Roman Reigns. Yay! And man, Jeff. Do you
think they said that so much to make Roman's win that much more important?
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah.
That's all that... I'm actually surprised this is a one-done deal. I thought this was going to be at least a 3-match feud.
Well,
but no. Once the second Cena raised his arm up, I'm just going, holy shit, this is really it? This is all we're getting?
And I don't know about you, but whenever I see him with his hair the way it is right now, I'm expecting to see that Spinner U.S. title again. It looks like Ruthless Aggression era Cena with that goofy, like, third-grade haircut he's sporting right now.
Just wait, he comes back with the prototype hairdo.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going that far back.
No, but it's one and done because it's to transition Cena off into his...
Rock deal.
Part-time, yeah.
That's pretty much just a call.
Perfectly said, yes.
Well, he deserves it. He really does. Minus the fact that he's playing a cartoon bull.
With that being said, do you think that he's going to break Ric Flair's record on a Rock-type deal? Be one of these part-timers that makes the fans so upset?
I'm not going to say no. I'm just... It's possible. I'm not going to never say never.
We were saying Sunday, how great would it be if Orton came from behind and tied and beat the record before Cena did?
Imagine.
That would be
What
amazing.
is he on, 14?
I think he's 14, 15.
I think he's either 13 or 14. I don't think he's at 15 yet. I think he tied with Triple H at 14.
Oh, okay.
To the internets. But yeah, I'm actually very surprised how kind of one-sided this match was. It was...
Oh, yeah. They made Cena look worn like 3 minutes in, and Roman was like carrying him around on the outside.
Yes, we know the man is over 40, but my God, stop rubbing it. Yeah. Yes, he is up there. You can't use that as a storyline because look at Undertaker. He was like almost 50, and he put on spectacular matches at the end of his career.
I don't do this often.
I don't know if I'm just saying that because
I got to give Roman credit. That spear through the table, he took that on his head.
Cena?
He like broke the table on his neck. Roman.
Oh, Roman?
Yeah.
Let's see. Championships and accomplishments. World Heavyweight Champion 4 times. And WWE Champion 9 times. So 13.
Could have sworn when he was in that thing with Bray it was 14.
That was his 14? No. I think Triple H is 14.
Oh, okay.
And Randy Orton's 13, and then John Cena's 16. Yay. But I'm
so enthusiastic.
I'm now more of a fan of John Cena than I was in the past.
Yeah.
Because he's now reaching that point where it's not just because he's leaving. He actually is putting talent over that need to be put over. Shinsuke, AJ.
Yeah.
Not Baron Corbin, thank God.
I thought everyone was behind Baron Corbin before that failed cash in.
Oh, I lost interest in. I liked Baron Corbin at first, but now even long before his cash in, maybe a little before he actually won the Money in the Bank, I actually was getting a little tired of him because he's been the same thing and no real character development. Like he's a cartoon character. He's not making it a 3-dimensional character. So that's why I lost interest in him.
I think the role he portrays is much of a stretch from who he is as a person.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I honestly don't care. We're not talking about a SmackDown, guys. We're talking about Raw. I think the one factor that actually just pissed me off the most is how much they're trying to build Roman Reigns as a bigger Superman than John Cena with 3 AAs, and then you add 1 Super AA, and he still won. Superman punch and a spear, and it's over.
It's like one freaking people's elbow.
It pretty much is. It pretty much is, and it's obvious what they're doing.
Oh yeah,
and it's a load of shit. I'm
like him or hate him, we're stuck with him for the next decade. So
yeah, I know, but there's other wrestlers who deserve that spot a lot more than he does, and I'm looking at 1.5 of the tag team champions for that one. Excuse me. And okay, at first I hated this when I saw this on the event. I hated this to no end, but seeing where they're going with it, I understand why they did it, and I actually am liking it. The Cruiserweight Championship, Enzo Amore defeating Neville with a kick in the balls after a 10-minute beatdown, or as Brian likes to put it, epic beatdown of former champion Neville. And yeah, it was just a 10-minute beatdown, kicking the balls. Kicking the balls. And 1, 2, 3. How you doing? At first, I'm just going... I was even saying to this with Jeff last week on the prediction show. Enzo should not win this because it's just a complete slap in the face of the Cruiserweight division, because it's nothing... It's Vince McMahon's ragdoll winning the Cruiserweight Championship from someone who's actually been a fighting champion with this one. And someone who's put on spectacular matches with Jack Gallagher, Cedric Alexander, Austin Aries. Would I include TJP in this one? Just to
throw
be
the
nice.
kid a bone, yeah.
I'll just be nice. Spectacular matches, and just for kicking the bulls. I'm not gonna stop saying it like that. For all the people who are just going, God, why is he saying it like that? I'm not stopping. But seeing what they're doing now with Enzo, especially what happened on 205 Live, where it pretty much became the Enzo Amore show.
Yeah,
I'm actually kind of digging it, leading to a.
Double
you know
turn.
what? We won't talk about this for Raw. This will just be the Cruiserweight discussion, because I actually do want to talk about this. At first, I love that he's pretty much being a heel for the wrestlers, but being a face for the fans. He's still taking pictures with the kids. He's pointing out all the people that have the Enzo wigs. Mm-hmm. He still has there's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. SAWFT, soft. That's not how you spell soft. Thank you, Kurt. I'm sorry. That's still one of the funniest things that happened when Kurt Angle came back. But yeah, I hated how it happened, because I just hate epic beatdowns to cheap low blows. There. You happy now? I didn't say it the other way. I liked his celebration on Raw. I liked pretty much talking down on everyone of the Cruiserweight division. And then even with Neville, who looked like he hasn't slept in the whole time since he lost. I love that. And I like the fact that he made Kurt Angle, which since when does the Raw GM be the GM of the Cruiserweight division?
I think they lack a GM, so
I don't think they need a GM though. That's the thing. But they're like a 9-man roster, so well, they're more than that, but maybe 9 men are important.
Yeah.
But I like that he's using the note, like, if you touch me, you don't get a title match as long as I'm champion.
Yes,
and that led to the double turn with Neville turning face, being the sympathetic face, beating the ever loving shit out of him, and then off Raw, Braun Strowman for some reason, just because